Is that a question?
Yes.
The question is futile.
That information is not available.
My interpretation of the data leaves little room for error.
You know what they say. No good deed goes unpunished.
Good morning. You okay? So, this is a pain, this one, but I'm going to give it another go. I will break it down and let's see how far we can get with it. And try and get past this sticking point. Okay, let me just check I've got some audio. And let's see how far. Yeah, we've got audio. Okay, so if you come across this stream and you're new to it, it's a software front end that fits on a Yaesu 891 radio. It's called the FT-891S software, so S for software. So we've got various things functioning. I need to concentrate on breaking down the width, shift, notch and contour, get that working. It's not a cat control problem, it's a UI problem at the minute. I've generated it with giving Gemini and ChatGPT some instructions, and it's gone ahead and amalgamated, I think, the middle section with this section. So I want to break it down. It's tempted to make a user control for the noise blanket and the digital noise reduction, but they use different scales, so probably not going to do that. It's the middle section that I'm trying to work on. The other two sections work, but they're somehow linked, because originally this was going to be a waveform from the left all the way to the right. So I need now to disengage from there to there, so these can still work independently. And then this bit, we need to break it down. So I think I need to, so the width is the trapezoid shape, and then you can adjust the width by sliding that across and back. Shift is done, move the whole trapezoid shape left and right. The notch is this little control here that needs to be limited just to be able to move up and down and switch it off, basically. So if we want to be able to click once, switches it off, click again, it enables it, and then when you drag, it moves it where you want it. It's going to have its own independent line from that point to there. And the contour is the same really, but the contour, instead of just being able to drag around, you've got to drag down and up to give it its amount of contour. So that's basically the breakdown of what we've got to try and achieve. Now I've spent about 5 or 6 hours already over the last few weeks, on and off, trying to achieve it. I failed about 3 or 4 times, as I was trying to use AI solely to get it done, because it created this section. The only trouble is it's stitched it with this section. So my goal now is to break this down and have a working section, 2 working sections, but leave the middle section out to prove the rest works, disengage it, and then get this middle section working bit by bit. Pain, but I think it'll be worth it. Once we've got this working, it'll be worth the work, I think. We've got a load of buttons here which may or may not be used. Might be able to toggle the contour on and off, and the notch on and off, reset, save and load. Anyway, today we're just gonna see if we can get this to work right. Okay, So let's just bring up the bit we're interested in, which is not that bit there. It's not even that bit there. It's not that bit. It's certainly not that bit or that bit. And it's not that bit or that bit. And it isn't even these two bits, so we'll leave them out for a minute. So let's concentrate on the bit it is, which is the UI control, and it's the filter. So we'll have a filter control there. Tell you what, let's just put it into its size we're going to use. Give us the maximum amount of space. Looks a bit small, but that will do, maybe. Right, let's have this down here. Okay, right, so I need to just identify a few bits. I've tried to get AI to do it, but it failed on the last stream. It's sort of went a bit dumb on me, so I'm going to try and do it myself. So we've got various styles. Actually, these styles can be got rid of. Let's simplify it. Let's get rid of the styles out of here. So we're going to go into our resource folder, Yaesu styles. We'll create a new style. We'll move this style out. So let's directly remove these out of here. And this one. Let's get it out of the way so we can concentrate on the stuff that matters. There's another style. See, there's lots of styles. Let's get rid of that. That's a lot of code that's taking up our attention. Right, so those styles, so I'm going to cut them. And we might as well put them in at the end. Let's paste them in there. Right, these are able to be used directly. The key is already defined in this scope. Right, is it? Filter toggle style. Alright, already defined in this scope. Filter toggle style. Right, so we've got another. Okay, so now we've got something there we're using already. Okay, so we'll have to call it filter toggle style 2. See if it likes the rest of it. Yeah, it seems to be okay. Now we can get rid of the user control resource, and we can just see if it's still maintaining it. I think it's okay. Right, let's just run the program up and see if it still runs. Now we made that little bit of a change, so thinned out the XAML, which is the. There's not much going on today. There's a massive jamming signal just come up on 20 meters. Yeah, let's see if we can find it. I'll switch the FT-710 on. Actually, I'll leave that off, and we'll connect to the 710 for a change. Just close that and run it again. So we'll use the 710 because it's got the scope on it. So we'll have a look at that. So it is a 710 it's picked up on. Right, so 143. So if I do a sweep, a start sweep, can you see that? Yeah, there's a massive jamming signal there. And why is it so big? Span. Right. Okay, that's weird. There's not a lot going on. I think I can alter this down a bit. Yeah, that's definitely... it's the poor man's spectrum scope, this one. It's a poor man's spectrum scope. Yeah, anyway, that's just something else. Right, so let's get back on here. So let's make sure this is still operational. Yes, it is. Yeah, this doesn't do anything yet. This is what we're trying to sort out now. Okay, so that's operational. Let's just... Right, we're really picking up a lot of jamming signal now. Look at that. Yeah, nice. Right, let's find something to listen to. I'll tell you what, let's do it off the radio. Let's just scan. I keep forgetting to do it off here. Let's find some. Yeah, so you can use this with other radios. I found out it works with the FT-891, FT-710, and obviously designed for the FT-891. So bit of a bonus there. I mean, yeah, it looks weird, but you could make a new skin, but there is no point. But so just use it as it is, and you can actually save wearing out your controls on your radio. Just operate it from here. And that's weird, isn't it? Right, a massive jamming signal there at the minute. Let's choose a different band. Right, let's try 40 meters. Why is it coming up full screen? Oh, what is it? That's my RF gain set. Yeah, it's not tracking the RF gain on the FT-710. Or is it? No, that's not working with the FT-710 for some reason. Volume is. Right, that's weird, isn't it? Okay, so it never was designed to work with an FT-710, but let's try again. At least we're getting a scale now. Right. Can't see anything too big. Okay, so let's go with the nothing doing there. Well, there doesn't seem to be anything to listen to, so what do we do? Right, there's not much to listen to. I don't know what's going on today. There's no... just a noise jamming on this one. Look at that noise. Jamming signal. Right, I don't know. There's nothing to listen to. Oh, there we go. I found something. Well, there was something there. It's just gone. Okay, so we've got a bit there. Where's he gone? It's gone quiet. Okay, so we've got something to listen to while we work. While we work, we've got a little bit of something to listen to. Let's just go through this code. So we've got canvas section, noise, the area, the noise blanket area, the filter bandpass. Okay. So that's a distinct section. So we've got canvas. Right, so we need to separate this bit. Alright, that's all noise blanket stuff. Let's just put a note of that. Right, I've got filter area. Let's get this down a little bit further away. Let's see if we can identify digital noise reduction area. Yeah, that's definitely the digital noise reduction area. Right, so what's this here? Polygon, don't know what we got here. What is that? I'm going to have to zoom in. I can't actually see what's going on here. Let's zoom it in a bit more so I can see what's happening. I need to see which bit I'm selecting. HH horizontal line. Why have I got a horizontal line? Canvas top. So these are just lines, aren't they? So why aren't they with the rest? Right, so HH horizontal line. Let's go in the code behind and have a look. So anything that mentions HH horizontal line. Update the thumbs position. So let's just find in files. Oh, so we've only got that reference. It's not used in code behind. So what is it doing there? Why has it got a name if you don't need it? Let's temporarily take it out and see if it'll still run without it. Don't need to give it a name unless you're trying to reference it from somewhere. Let's just see.
Okay, wonderful. That's working well. And you have a beautiful signal. Congratulations for the equipment. And I'm very happy to see you again.
Yeah, it's not altered anything, has it? So it doesn't need to have a name, that bit.
There is usually for me, but there is not the noise, not the rumor or other. I have very clear signal. Well, thank you very much. Thanks for calling me. Thanks for calling me. Thanks for the good QSL. I hope to see you again in regions of very good condition.
Okay, so that can stay away. It's a fill of transparent. But it's going across the middle. Let's just get rid of it a minute. I don't want stuff that we don't need. It didn't seem to do anything. And there's one there, which is the grey line. Do we need that?
Okay, thank you very much. And also, ciao e molte grazie. VK2 TKU from IU0 Mike, Zulu Hotel and QRWPF, over.
Do we need those lines? I don't think we need them. Let's have a look. Morning to you. Anyway, it's 6:30 in the morning in the UK. Oh yeah, so that lines, we probably do need those lines. Yeah, so and that other one that we got rid of was that last line. Yeah, so we do need the line, but they don't need to give them a name. Right, so I can move that section away from the code. That can just as well sit up with the rest of the lines. Yeah, so they can just sit away. Let's move on. So we've got with our rest of our grids. I've got to find those grids now. What have I done with them? Let's find them. No. Maybe it is. No, there's your text. Right. Ah, here's your lines. Okay. So basically, yeah. So they can stay there. Digital noise reduction. So it's not really noise reduction. Area 3, so that's the end of the noise reduction. Sort of. Anyway, we can ignore that because that is all stuff that doesn't matter. Right, it's these paths we're after. So, what I'm trying to track, so that's the livery. We've got a line there, another line there, invisible line. And a gradient background fill. Got your path.
No problem, and thank you very much, Bob. I copy you in a very good condition.
Fill figure.
7:33 minutes in the morning. We have a sunny day with a blue sky, and there are about 25 degrees centigrade. It's another hot day.
So I'm trying to work out where these bits are.
Bob, thanks for the call. Thanks for the good contact. And I hope to see you again.
Standalone fill for DNR. So this geometry is for, I don't know, this is the way it's created weirdness. Let's put it all in one, I think. Fill section point A. Need to split it. Right, we've got another path here, that's your DNR stuff. Glowing top neon line. Section 3. Another path. Top. It's the trouble, it's the neon line. So DNR data path. So really, if we're doing it that way, that top bit for the noise blanket just needs to be the same as this. Standalone top neon DNR line. Okay. So what happens if I get rid of those two a minute? See what disappears. So okay, that is that line there, then that's fine. I think that's the way to do it, to be easier segments. So we've got that section. Now our middle and left noise blanket section is joined into one. But then we've got this. No, maybe it isn't. Let's see what disappears now. Oh, something disappeared there. So this path geometry, why have I got two path geometries? Standalone fill for DNR. Okay, so we've got that, and we've got the glowing top neon line with a lot of sections. Don't know what's going on there. Seems to be all mixed up. Morning, Andy. How are you doing, mate? Hope you're okay. Has it cooled down a bit? It's cooled down a bit, isn't it? Thank God. Thank the God. Yeah, so I'm just trying to split this up so I can work on the middle section. But at the minute, the code is all over the place because the AI has just mixed it up all over the place when I asked it to create it. And I can't rely on AI to sort it out, to finish it off, because it keeps running out. As the last stream was disastrous last night. So I've decided to do it myself. Yeah. But in order to do it, I need to split it up and work out which bit does what. That's the trouble. If you let AI help you out, it should help you, but it want loads of comments on everything and keep the sections clean. When you're programming it yourself, you can keep the sections clean, and you know sometimes AI sees too much at once, and it puts it all in the same place. I don't know. So I wonder what happens if I get rid of this bit. Can I get rid of that altogether? Is there any... Yeah, they can't get rid of it because it's got some links to names in it. So you can't actually get rid of it. If I get rid of it, it'll try and work on these two. But the problem is I can't click on it. Normally you can click and it'll highlight it. It'll show you the grid and where you're working, path geometry. It's not showing me. I can't. It's not like a label, you can pinpoint it. It's just got points on it. So all you can do is just alter one of the parameters. See if you can spot it in the display. No, see, even that's hardly changed it. So DNR, it's the fill DNR. Right, this is why it's difficult. So well, normally if I get a complicated problem, I'll break it down into smaller pieces. Make it simpler, but you get more code, but it's in simpler, manageable bits. The glowing top neon line. See, in here is the noise blanket and this. Right, it's very difficult. It's difficult because I'm trying to see that and look at the writing. I can't see enough of it at once. This bit here is quite okay, it's elegant. So what? It begs the question, why have I got... That's a DNR right figure. And that's the colour. Then I go up again. Then I've got this DNR right segment. But then if you go all the way up to all the way up to noise blanket. Right, this is the gradient background fill. For what? It's noise blanket, but it's not a very good fill figure. What does it mean? So AI names this stuff and it doesn't mean anything. Not to me. So you can't get rid of it because the code behind will come up with an error. I can temporarily get rid of it. Let me get rid of this a minute. Can I set its visibility property? Maybe if I set its visibility, I don't know if it'll have a visibility property. No, it hasn't got a visibility. Something needs to have a visibility. No. No, there's no visibility property, so this is a problem. You can't temporarily take it out. Right, that has got a visibility property, so I hide it. Okay, so we've just found out what we've hidden. So we undo. Oh, hang on. So make it visible again. So I don't mind getting rid of that for a bit, just so we can see what's going on.
Okay, no problem.
So all that code is just to give it a gradient. Let's make it invisible. Right, we'll run the program and find out what has changed. See, initially AI will save you time, but it's costing us time now. I might have been better to write that bit from scratch myself. So we can still do that. Yeah, and we can still do that. So then we've got its own neon glow on there. So I'll tell you what, we would like a neon glow, but not yet. So yeah, so we haven't really lost anything. So we'll keep it hidden for now. So I can't delete it because this X name is used in the code behind, and it wants to adjust it. So at the minute it's adjusting it in the code, but it's not showing anything, so that's fine. So we need to get rid of the same one down here for the glow, just temporarily. So I found out that it's the glow gradient background fill. It's not really a gradient, or it is, but it's using it as a glow. But it's joined from there to there. What I need is a separate one to leave the noise blanker one going. So I need to find the same info. 1050. Let's go down the list. There's your gradient stop for your DNR and your fill. So it's got two lines. Yeah, because that one's standalone, but this one's joined. So fill DNR right figure. So if I do something like this, right, so I need to go to the top of here. Go to, not there. Where's it gone? See, it's lost now. I've lost it. Ah, here it is. Right, so we've got all this, but we don't want all that. Oh, it's got its fill segment, but not. Oh, it's Bezier. Yeah. So if I put that in there, line segment. Is there any correlation? Point. No correlation. So this is all hidden. Yeah, this is all hidden. So I don't know what I'm doing. This is the problem. If I wrote it myself, I'd know what it was. I've got a line segment there at the bottom. We're not showing any of this at the minute. I'd love to delete it. Seems like we've got two lines doing the same thing. Let's delete it. We'll have to break it to fix it. Right, let's get rid of it. Okay, so the bit that's hidden, let's get rid of it. That's it there. I'll tell you what we can do is just do that. Comment the whole thing out. So we haven't deleted it, but we've commented it out. If we try and build it now, it's going to come up with errors, so I'll have to go and comment them errors out as well. Right, so yeah, it's doing a bit of a waveform check here, so that's the problem I got now. So I'll just have to get rid of them. And it's not easy to get them back. So I'll just get rid of it, and I'll have to get created again if I want it. This is a problem. Right, is there any more? Yeah, so all this can go. It seems to be handling 2 lots just for the sake of a glow. Right. Yes, so get rid of that for a bit. Right, okay. Have we got rid of all errors? Yeah. I might as well get rid of that as well. Right. Okay. Let's just see if it works. Hey Andy, I need a new aerial, mate. New antenna. I'm getting sick of this. It's HF-360, but it works on 20 meters, and the rest it's just a dummy load basically. On all of the bands, it's a dummy mode. And I've got my Hustler 5 BTV, but it's so complicated to get running. I bought it used, and a piece of it cut off. It's not the correct length or anything. Oh. Right, so what I need to do now, is get rid of that glow and try and separate it up. I need to separate this from the rest of this. So let's try and do that now. Let's see if I can make this invisible, or the middle bit. Well, let's say the noise blanket just temporarily. So I'm going to save that. So these are just lines. So this path is the noise blanket. Visibility hidden. Well, it didn't really get rid of a lot, did it? What did it get rid of? I have no idea. Let's. Did it get rid of that one? Maybe it got rid of that one. Let's just see if it's still operational. I need to break it down in order to fix it. So, is this still operational? Yeah. And I think it got rid of the glow. So the glow was all the way over there. Yeah, so that's okay. Right, that's another one we can get rid of. So let's just get rid of it. I'm sorry, but we've got to get rid of it in order to find the bit we need. And that's going to have its own problem now. So we'll build it. At least it's simplifying the code a bit. Build failed. Yeah, show me the error list then. Right, here we go. So we've no longer got this bit either. Okay. At least it's simplifying the code. This is what AI will do to you if you're not careful. It'll fill your programming full of rubbish that you don't need for the normal operation. It doesn't know the difference. It thinks it's doing a good thing, but it doesn't know. It doesn't think to itself, do I want all this extra code and that just to do a simple thing? Let's just run it up again. We're going to have to do it in stages. At least now we're taking control of it. I spent about 6 hours on it over the last few weeks. I even did a live stream for an hour on it. This was yesterday again, but before that I did a live stream and I deleted it because I had no progress on it. I was just getting angry with it, so I just deleted it, and then next few days later I've started it again. So we've got rid of a load of code, it still works. So okay, that's fair enough. Right, what else can we get rid of? So we've got another path here. Let's set its visibility to hidden. So that's the main line. So let's just see what works without the line there. See, the main line is stuck with the noise blanker line. We want to separate it. We don't want it to be anything to do with it, other than each line to start and begin at the same point. So we're able to drag these around still. So we need the line. So this one's still operational. That's what we want. At least I'm getting used to this digital noise reduction. Actually, that still works even without the line. So that line needs to stop there, but we need the same line again to start from there so we can see it. So we've identified the bit. This is what I was trying to get Gemini and ChatGPT to help me with, to identify which bit. So we're hidden, so we're going to have to make it visible again. But we need that to stop there. So we've got a blur radius, that's okay. Path geometry, so we've got a Bezier segment, and this is, see, it goes all the way down to there. But what we need to do is find this one. It's difficult to find, to make this one the same. So that's a neon. Hang on, let's just say visibility. I need to find this one now. Okay, so that's that one. Okay, so we'll leave it visible. And we'll go down. See, it's only got two things there, look. That's it, and then it's the end of the path. So we want ours to be the same. So I need to find DNR noise blanker left figure, and that will be here. It just says wave figure, so it's join this and that. We don't want that. So we got Bezier segment or Bezier segment. Don't even know how you pronounce that. So we want the two segments. So I reckon if we create, see, if I copy this section, is that its own grid? Hang on, no. Let's copy this grid. Let's copy this here. Right, so we're going to copy that and put that in there. And we're going to tell it it's section 1. We're not going to call it a glowing neo line. We're going to call it noise blanker section. Okay, and we want to get rid of the infill and that bit there. Okay, so we've got looking like the same thing. Let's have a look at the geometry. So we've got data path geometry, DNA right figure. Okay, so we're going to go up here and we're going to call this noise blanker right figure, left figure. We can't have segment 1. Well, we can have segment 1, segment 2. But we've got to call this something else. so it might not like the fact. So I'm gonna have to call this 1B, 2B. Okay, so it's come back again. So I want to hide this one. Okay, and see if we've got a noise blanker one able to be affected. Now the figure path, it's not going to like this one, so we need to find wave figure in the code behind. So how big is this? Wave figure, where are you? So you got right, we could put a check in there to see if update the waveform. Right, notch, DNR, and segment 1, segment 2. Right, so I'll put it in here. So noise blanker, left, what did I call it? Segment. Is equal null. It's a bit of a check. So it's doing a bit of a check. Noise, obviously not the right name. Left figure, so it's called it left figure. Wave figure. Now it's called it, oh, right figure. Okay. It's weird, isn't it? Okay. Figure. Have I got a figure? I don't see a figure. So there is no figure there. No. So it doesn't need to be checked. So that can be cut out of there. Yeah, that can be cut out of there. So we're looking for a different section. The easiest way of finding it is to temporarily make that unknown to the code behind. If we just build it, it'll find a reference that's missing. Build succeeded. That's weird, isn't it? So it succeeded to build it, so it didn't need to change the wave figure. Doesn't need a name. Why give it a next name if you're not doing anything with it? So we get rid of that, which means I can get rid of mine too. Not needed. Okay. So in that case, build, should still build. What's happened to the old? DNR filters too much. Right, so it built. Okay, let's run it and lower that DNR because it's filtering. I can't get the guide audio to come out.
Because you have a Johan, Juliet Oscar Hotel Alpha Norway, NM1, IM1, Juliet Ocean Alpha Norway, only no H in the middle, and a Johan.
Right, so does this stop? That's still operational, that's good. And the noise blanker's coming on and off. DNRs, yeah. So we've got this area separated now, that's good. That's better. Sometimes you have to do the code yourself, most of the time. That's always the way I used to do it. Yeah. Got spoilt a bit, but I don't know what's happened to the AI tools just lately. Right, so we're okay there, so I can put this, just section that off. That's the noise Right, so let's see what else. So that's the Leon line. Let's put it back visible. Okay, so this is the, forget about what it's saying there. This is section 2. It's going to be called width. I can spell. Width, notch, shift, no, contour, and shift, section. Right, there we go. And this section is, that's it. So this is section 3, which is the DNR section. So I've done what AI, 2 lots of AI muddled me up, it wouldn't let me do it. Oh dear. Right, so anyway, I need to revise my main project. Revive it and bring it back into existence. It's main project behind me. This one. Need to revive this one. If it wasn't all, oh, is that the lot? Not much lead on that. There it is, you can't see it. There you go. This one. It's got the OLED and power supply in it and my controller. Gives you the web interface. So one we had need to revise that and bring it into the modern era. It's a shame. What I didn't trust really was this SQLite single database on it. At the time I built it in 2012, I didn't know how reliable it was going to be, but I've since used it in my Event Horizon project, which we use in our works on a daily basis on multiple machines. It's never gone wrong, so I trust it enough now to push that project further. It was new to me then because I used to do Microsoft database instead of SQLite. So anyway, SQLite is better. Seems better. Quicker, better, I don't know. Right, so we've got our digital noise reduction section. So let's just sort that out. So text blocks and thumbs, they're okay. Toggle buttons, that's fine. Let's just section that off a bit, no pun intended. Section that off. So the bit we're interested in is just this bit here now. Yeah, just this middle bit. So we've got a Bezier segment. Do we need a Bezier segment? Do we need 2 of them? Actually, it ran, didn't it? Let's make it. It is visible. How did it run when it had an X name that the back end code behind didn't know about? So why did it even run? It shouldn't have even run. So obviously it's not using that Bezier segment. So there's code in here AI's put in, it's not even being used. Well, I renamed it, but it didn't complain. Let's just see. Oh, we've got an extra line there now, which we didn't need. See? So it does. It's because it starts from there. But what it doesn't show me is the stop. I need that to be a different colour. So is there a colour? Yeah. Let's make this, I don't know. Let's make it a different colour. No, it needs to be a brighter colour than that. Red, green, blue. So let's make it, I don't know, blue. No, wrong colour. Tell you what, let's just call it, I don't know, blue. Red. Fire brick. Right, so we've got fire brick red. Oh, it's only a drop shadow. Right, let's go back. I'm on the wrong bit. Right. So I need to change this stroke colour. So let's make it, I don't know, red, green, blue. Shit. Oh, let's give it a colour. Fire brick. Right, so that's showing you the section. So let's bring it up and see what we've got to get rid of, or move, delete part of it and move the other bit. Right, so we can see distinct lines now. So that's operational, but this bit is obviously, so there's a bit of line we can get rid of. So let's see which bit we can get rid of. I don't know, possibly these two. Let's just comment them out. Right, let's have a look, see if it'll run. It's a bit of trial and error, this is. Start and run, stop, and all the rest of it. Try again. Find the right place in the code, make the appropriate changes. So I took them out and there's no appreciable difference. So we don't need them at all. Let's get rid of them. So we can do without those altogether. Now we've got a line segment and it's starting at 84. If I bring that over to the end of the last one, let's find out the end of the last one. So starts at, so ends at 84. That starts at 84. Let's try it. Let's just try it. We've got our drop shadow effect blur. Well, is it a blur or a drop shadow? Right. So we've still got a line starting from there, which we don't want. So we can find the upright there on that second red, or we can just adjust it. So what are we going to adjust? Right, so what are we going to adjust? Start point. Here's the start point. What if we change that to 84? Yeah, that's done it, hasn't it? So our start point, so we can start somewhere else. Hopefully that's the right position. Yeah, there we go. That's good. Yeah, that'll do me. Right, okay. Now we're talking. Now we're talking. So we've isolated that area and that, and we're just working on this bit. That's great. So all we've got to do now is create a line from there find out where that line starts and finishes. Right, we'll save that. So that's okay, all that is valid code. Now we've got a Bezier end segment. Do we need a Bezier end segment? A line set, we'll need something. So how come we're doing, oh no, yeah. Isn't it the case that the notch has got no line attached to it? So we can move that up and down. Now this, oh, it's still got a line attached to it. But we've only got one Bezier segment, we've got a line, so how is it doing that? No, it can do a line segment, yeah. Right, width right segment. Okay. Can I give these separate colours or not? I don't think so. Let's try it. No, there's no way. You don't do colour there. You just draw geometry and it fills it with this data, this fire brick. So what can I do? Notch left. Notch tip, notch right. So is that the notch? So if I get rid of it, it's going to be a problem. Well, let's just temporarily get rid of it. No, it's still there, the notches. So that must be a thumb. And if I try to compile it, it's going to come up with an error. Surely. Unless there's nothing being done with it. Build failed, yeah, that's okay. Where's the error list? Yeah. Right, so we've got, no, is it just 3? Yeah. Right, I'm just going to put a thing on there just to allow the program to run and see what's changed. See what's missing. Or if nothing's missing, then we don't need it. Right. There we go. That's changed its idea, hasn't it? So, yeah, because that, if you put your not so that, yeah, so we do need that back again. Okay, at least that's identified it. Right, so what I'm going to do is do that, but I'm going to segment P, right, point. So I don't know what it's for, but it's needed, so I'll put it back. Now it's dislodged itself, so we'll put that one back as well. So that is needed. So is it all needed? Let's just take it out one at a time. Okay, let's just take that out temporarily. Take that out temporarily. Will it build? Not building. It's failed the check. I'll have to cut that. Cut it. Right, so let's see. Anyway, I need to get into some wires X and DMR and stuff. So I got this radio, but I don't do anything with it. Try to set it up, but I can't seem to find anything. Oh, that's doing nothing. That's still doing something. That's good, because it tells me that's something to do with that. Right, so we'll put that back. And put that back, and put that back. And what about these two? Right. So doesn't like end segment. What else isn't it like? Okay. Just trying to work out what's needed, what isn't. We already proved that it's put some stuff in we didn't need, so. Right, so we've lost our right side. That's not bad, at least that tells us where we've got to, the line has to go from. So I'll put that back. End segment, so we need our end segment. Okay, so we're in a position now where we split it, and I need to probably get AI just to split it into, now it's separate. Or shall we carry on? Let's just carry on for a bit. So we've got our segment. So if I want I don't want the whole thing, do I? I need to keep this line and the trapezoid, and then I need to keep this line and the other side of the trapezoid. Then there's top sections I need to do something with. So we've got our notch, point A, our notch, tip and right. Then we've got our segment 3. B, C, D, E, F. They all start at the same point, don't they? You notice that? That's weird, isn't it? It doesn't actually highlight, so you can't see where it is. Why have you got B, C, D, E, F? Width, right segment. So yeah, what I need to know is, maybe I can work it out from the geometry. Now they are, right, they got the X name, because they're going to be moving them around, aren't they? Maybe I can work it out for the code. Update the waveform. Muy. So notch depth, contour enabled, notch badge, set segment 1, segment 2, segment 1. What's that? Let's find segment 1. There's segment 1. And that's part of the noise blanker. Set segment 1 points. And segment 2. So this is noise blanker, isn't it? So let's put a bit of a note. NB section. Noise blanker. Section 3, point A. PAPB is a new point. So we're creating a new point, a width right section. Right, okay. What I was hoping is somebody from the community would take this filter bit and do it for me. Spend a week on it and do it, but no takers at the minute, so I'll do it myself. Yeah, maybe someone will help one day. Right, so we've identified that section, segment 3. So it's all anything with segment 3. Why have they called this width right segment? Because right, I'm gonna take that out of the system. A minute. I just need to build failed. Right, it's just one section there with that in. So let's just see which bit has disappeared, so we can rename it to something more logical that I can understand. Okay. Look at that. Yeah, so it's obviously that bit that joins. So I can still, yeah, it's still following it, but it's not drawing the line, and it's gone from that point all the way to there, so we need that bit. So that is the right side of the trapezoid. Right, okay. So we'll bring that back. Right segment, so it's, let's change the name of that. Right hand trapezoid. I don't know how to spell trapezoid. I used to. Let's just find out. Trapezoid. How do they expect you to learn these things? So trapezoid, yeah. A four-sided flat shape. Okay. Trapezoid. I've just closed it down and I've forgotten. Trapezoid. I don't know how to spell trapezoid. Trapezoid. Okay, so it's the right trapezoid. So we're going to go and rename that now. Right trapezoid. That means something. Okay, now we need to identify the left trapezoid. Let's just see if it builds. Should build. Yeah. So we've found the, let's give it some space. So we've got the right trapezoid. Now we need to find the left trapezoid. Starting point A, left notch. So I don't know where it is. I don't know. So what we'll do is we'll take that out of the system. Build it. And let's name this something that will work. Morning, you're all okay. Just had a few more people download the 891S. I'm just waiting for a letter off Yaesu to ask me to take the logo off the skin. Yeah, I'd have to take it off or whatever if they say anything, or we'll see what they say. Yeah, problem. Remember, no good deed goes unpunished. Right, what am I doing now? Oh yeah. Failed. That's okay. So, what did I call it? I didn't call it anything. Right, so I need to take out that section temporarily. I need to run it up, see what's missing. And if it happens to be the same piece that's missing, then I can rename that to what it is. This is what I was trying to get AI to do for me. And it didn't have a clue what I was talking about. So it is got rid of it. So that is definitely the right one. Alright, let's get it. So it's now going to be called the left hand trapezoid. So we'll section it away from the rest. That's it. I'll give it like that. Okay, so we're going to rename that one and put it back in. See, the name tells you what it is. Left hand trapezoid, right hand trapezoid. And it could go one further. Right hand trapezoid side. Left hand trapezoid side. That's why don't worry about long names. It tells you as a human what it's all about. The AI doesn't care. You could call it A1 minus or whatever. You could say A, B, C, D, and it would be happy at that. But a human can't read it. It's just jumbled up mess. So so you need a name. So we'll make sense of this. So we've got it should build okay now. We're slowly sorting out now. All this middle bit, segment 3, point B, C, doesn't mean shit. Doesn't mean nothing. Right. So this end segment, why have we got a Bezier segment on the end? That one actually stops in the same place. I don't think we need that. Let's just see if we can do without it. Build failed, that's good. So that means it was trying to be used at least. Right, it's trying to be used in a lot of places. Right, one is in the null check. And right, we've got some endpoints. I might have already took this out, so let's just temporarily take it out. Run it up, see what we've lost, if anything. Andy, the holiday I went on the other week was disastrous, mate. Disastrous. Not good. So we've lost the line, but we've maintained our sides and our function. So we just lost the line going, but we don't need a Bezier line for that. No, we don't need no Bezier line, just a normal line would do. The same as we got here, basically. Right. So let's have a look at that. So we've got the right trapezoid. Trapezoid, I don't know. Trapeze. So we're starting our figure start point, so what we want is a figure end point. And we could just put a normal line in there, surely. Let's just put a normal line in. We'll call it end seg. Can't, can we? Right, so what we'll do is I'll call it So this point is our start point, and this is our start point. Yeah, so that does require an extra step. You don't get an endpoint, path figure endpoint. Oh, maybe you can. Let's try it. Path figure start point. Maybe there's a end. No endpoint. Start point. Try point. No, there is no end point to it, so you've got to put your own in. So we'll just use a line, and we'll call it path figure figure end point. There we go. Right, so, and it's actually, that's the, well, don't know. Yeah, then we're all the same. So we'll leave that off. We'll change that to, right, so I think we can just put that in there. Dot point. How many points has it got? Point, okay. Equals. So I reckon that one should do the trick. Right, and do we need to check it's not null? End segment. Is there an? I took one out, didn't I? I'll never know now. Yeah, so let's put it in. What do I call it? Path figure endpoint. Path figure endpoint is equal to null. There we go. Okay, we'll leave the other bit out. We'll leave them out. Let's see what happens. Right, let's just see what happens, shall we? It's Saturday. I've got a couple of days off before I go back and do it all again on Monday. The day job. Got to do the day job to keep the lights on. Yeah. Yeah, that's it. So we haven't got our line. Is that because we've got no colour? No, didn't like something or other. So, obviously, that's weird. Right, so we've got a Bezier segment. So what was it actually doing? Border to X, centre Y. Ah. So how are we doing the other one? Let's have a look how we're doing the other one. Section 1 noise blanker point. 0.123. Does it got more than 1 point? Section 1. Oh yeah, that's got 3 points. So that's got 1 point. They've moved off again and left us listening to static. How dare you? Why doesn't the radio detect idle and sweep around and find something to listen to? What is the matter with him? Come on, Yesu. In fact, I'll build that into this if I remember. Let's build it. I'll tell you what, let's Now I need to write a give myself a message. Where can I put myself a message? The only way I can do it is if I haven't got a shortcut. Let me create a shortcut. I need to make a shortcut to Event Horizon. Because I don't want to keep running an editor just to launch. Right, Event Horizon. Right, bin, debug. Event Horizon, exe. Pin to the start. Pin to the taskbar. There we go. Right, I'm just going to do a substitute drive now. Okay, and run Event Horizon. Here it is. This is another free tool that's on my GitHub. I haven't got a release for it, but I might do. Buy me a coffee on Patreon. Right, go on then. See what it takes you. Open with Firefox. Google Chrome. Where are we? Got monitors everywhere here. The member isn't supported. Any creators at the moment. Oh yeah. I did support some. I took them off because it's costing money. Right. Anyway, let's make a little note. So it's an idea, isn't it? Right. Okay. Let's put an idea up. So while radio is idle and signal level is just noise, how about scanning left or right to find something to listen to. Okay. Right, that'll do. Okay. Well, there we go. That's how we put it in there. Right. So, where did I get to? So we're still trying to get that to. So it just needs to draw a line to the end, doesn't it? Basically, it just needs to draw a point to the start point over here. So, where is the point? DNR right section. I'll tell you what, we'll do it manually. Right, so 556, so it needs to be further over. The Y is okay. So let's get down here and find it. There it is. So center Y and right base. So it's not right base. Border 2x. Let's say border 2x. Border 2x. There we go. No. Right, let's try that. Oh yeah, DNR start point. Yeah, that should work now. So it stops at the... Unless it's not... Yeah, because it's part of the path. So it should carry on the point. Yes! We've managed with AI. We don't need no AI. We're hallucinating AI. it hallucinates and forgets. It's like someone with Alzheimer's. It's terrible. They've got a lot to do, and they got a cheek to try and charge for it. I should see the mistakes that it came up with in last night's live stream. So we're okay now. So now we got to a point where we can split these off into two. And we still got all this working. Yeah, that's great. Brilliant. And I need to bring the contour, which is this one, it needs to be able to go into a cup shape and then up. But there's not enough up space to do the swing, so what I need to do is find out the range. All I want to know is about the contour. So let's bring up the cat control for it. For the contour. Oh, that's not the one. Right, so what we want is the contour. I don't know which control it does the contour, so let's try and find it. Right, let's have a look through. Contour, CO. There you go, found that quickly. CO, where are you, CO? CO. CN, CO. Here we are, contour. So we've got, let's have a look what it does. 1, 2, 3 parameters. Blooming hell. Right. So contour on and off is, well, parameter 1 is just fixed, it's placeholder, so as long as we send it as 0 we're fine in all occurrences, whether we're setting it, reading it or answering it. Parameter 2 is the contour on and off. So if it's a 0 it's off, if it's a 1 it's a contour frequency, if it's 2 it's APF on and off. So it's quite a complicated control, this one. So we need to make an enum that matches that bit there. Right, so we'll have to create an enum for that. So we could do that next. It's got to be done. But what I'm trying to find out is how far the parameter swings either way. So it looks like parameter 2. Oh, parameter 3. Why is it pointing to P2? Hey, that's P2. Parameter 3, P2. Is that a mistake? That's obviously a mistake. They meant to say 3 there and there. Yesu, what you like. There's parameter 2. There's parameter 3. That should, I don't know why it, no, contour on off. Contour on off. Oh no, we're okay. They've just expanded parameter 3. I don't get this because that is just the same as this. So frequency, oh, it's expanding on what the parameters can be for the frequency, I see. So you contour you have to tell parameter 1, 2, you have to parameter 2 here, you've got to say, if you set it to be a 1, then it wants you to set the frequency, which is sent under P3 payload. So P3 can be any value. That's sort of a bit of a hack way of doing it. I do stuff like that. I send it under, you know, different, encrypt it in different ways, but in my own stuff. But anyway, so contour frequency 10 to 32 hertz, and the APF. Don't even know what an APF is. So there's another switch there, APF on and off. So I get what you do now. So you set P1 to 0, you set P2 to one of these values, 0 to 3, depending on which parameter or payload you want to send or receive. And then you have to set P3 to... so this is the value. Setting that to 0 only selects that part of the parameter. P3 holds the value whether it's on or off. Then you got, if you choose contour frequency, this is your value here. So 10 to 32,200 Hertz. Then you got another switch that can turn APF on and off, which I don't know what APF is. And then you've got your APF frequency. So one of them's you drop down and one of you boost, so it must be an automatic something. APF on and off. Right. I don't know. So that's got a different frequency. Minus 250. Minus 250 to minus 250. Minus 250 to 250 Hertz. APF frequency. Right, let's ask Gemini to understand. Right, so what do you know of Yaesu FT-891 contour? Well, my VHF UHF radio, I've ended up deleting the 5 different things out of the PMG section because they're kept on noise, and now I've only got 3 in there, so I'm going to have to select them, put them back in again. I was trying to get a Wires X or a DMR stuff working on it, so I actually got nothing on there. Got it switched off at the minute. In the context of the FT-891 compact, contour refers to a powerful digital signal processing DSP filter function built into the radio's 32-bit floating point IF DSP system. What the contour function does. Contour filter is designed to alter the shape of the receiver's IF passband, rather than acting as a sharp notch that completely cuts out a narrow slice of frequencies, like a traditional notch filter, or moving the entire passband left or right like the shift. The contour filter provides a smooth, adjustable boost or attenuation across a specific portion of the audio spectrum. For SSB voice operation, it's primarily used to peak desirable audio frequencies or scoop out muddy, noisy areas inside the passband, making a weak or buried voice signal stand out much clearer against the background. Operators often tune the contour frequency to around 1600 Hz or tweak it by ear until speech intelligibly sharp improves. For CW Morse code, digital optic can be used to accent desired audio tones. Get rid of out of the QRM. Adjusting and customizing the contour. Don't talk too much. Keep quiet. Right. Activation. So what I want to know is the levels. Contour level. Adjust the depth and height of the filter boost cut. typically from -40 to +20, with a default around 15, -15. Contour width, right, it's okay. Contour level, menu 1202, let's just have a look at that one. Let's see what it comes up with. Maybe it's set and you can't adjust it other than in the main menu. So 1202. Right, 1202 contour level. So it's -15. Contour width 10. What else you got? ADF width. Okay. Oh, APF width, contour level, contour width. IF notch width. Right, so it's all seemed to be there from 1202, 1203, 1204 and 1201 for the APF. So there must be a contour level control. Right. Cat control. Contour width. Right, hang on then. Let's just have a look here. So frequency. Contour level -50. Set the default value. So if I go out of here and go into contour, where's contour? CNT, there it is. Right, so I've got a notch on the screen and it's set on 300 Hertz. So I can move, that's a trapezoid, and I can move a hollowed out notch. Now I can move the notch, but it's hollowed out to -15. So how do I alter that from here? There is no way to alter it. You can move it around, so there is no way to raise or lower the notch. Well, it's not a notch, it's a contour. So now is that only able to be set? Right, let's ask it a question. Is the contour level able to be set from the radio or cat command? Alright, yes, the contour level can be set using both the physical radio and via the cat command. Go to 1202 contour level and use the multifunction knob to adjust it. Okay. Actually, let's try that. Let's just try that. Right, I'm going to change the contour level. I'm going to make it plus or 0. Let's make it, it goes to +20. So I've put it on +20 from -15. I'm coming out, I'm going into the control, selecting CNT. Ah, it's actually put a bump on and not a notch. Changed the graphic. And it's gone to 16 Hertz. Right, okay. That makes sense. Right, that makes perfect sense. So, right, so to set, I've actually got to go into the menu to set it. No, do I have to? Probably not. No, probably done from here. Yeah, contour frequency. So I need to go from, oh, your valued parameters are 10 to 32 or 30,200. So, and it does actually show you a frequency when you go into contour. If I go into contour now, Show me little symbol 1600. But it's that's not the right symbol though. That's showing me. That's just moving it left and right along the trapezoid. So that's a different frequency. So what is that then? So that contour frequency. That's telling you where to move. It's quite complicated. It's telling you where along to move it, but it doesn't give you the whether it's a dip or a boost or a reduction. So that's different again. Right, okay. Got to bear that in mind. So it looks like, hang on, via the cat. So using the CO contour command. How do I set the contour, dip and gain? See if it understands that. How dip is peak gain level? What's it talking about now? F key, get to 12. Yeah, I've done that. I've gone from -40 to +20. Default for 15. Optional setting contour width to control how broad or sharp the dip gain notch is across your frequency. Right, so there's another way of doing it. The width. So there's another command as well, but 1203, 1202, 1203. So setting via cat command remotely. Adjust these parameters. Can you list the cat parameters for changing contour area inside the trapezoid? Where's the P gone? Trapezoid. And the dip and gain. I don't know if it knows what I'm talking about. And also the, what was that other feature? APF. Also the APF. This is crazy. Hello, Sparky Meat. Mind if I know what this is about? Ah, you can, but I have to welcome you first. Sparky Meat. How you doing? Welcome to the live stream. This is we're creating a software front end for a Yaesu FT-891 ham radio transceiver, HF transceiver, and this is the Yaesu datasheet for it, and we're programming it with C# Windows Presentation Foundation, and we're making a software front end that actually looks like a radio. There's the radio. And we're currently today working on the filter section. So we've got the mouse, basically got a physical radio up here and a software version connected via a USB cable from the computer, PC, USB port to the back of the radio. And we're controlling various things. Yeah, it's interesting. Might be more interested if you're into ham radio, whether you are or not, I don't know. So we've got a noise blanket, a DNR, digital noise reduction, and then we've got this shift feature. The trapezoid is the area within the pass band that we're working, and we can widen the width and reduce it. We've got a contour which we've got to develop. It needs to be a U, it needs to be a dip and a gain. And then we've got a notch. So we're trying to combine these into one user control, because the way it's done on the radio leaves a bit to be desired. I don't think they did a bad job, considering they only had so much capability with the buttons, so you can't blame them for that. But I'm just trying to make this a little bit easier, and it just so happens that it's compatible with other radios as well in the Yaesu range, so it's not just limited to the 891. I don't think all the commands are totally compatible, but there's some majority are. So, well, I say that most of the basic commands are compatible. Let's say that. So like you would listen to a radio in Singapore. No, I don't know. Well, yeah. If on your ham radio you could listen to people around the world, basically tune in. What other things have you created? Created all sorts of stuff. yeah. So hardware, software, 3D print, PCB design. 3D design, circuit board design, I said that, didn't I? Software, hardware, firmware for microcontrollers, lasers I've built, not an actual laser, but a laser. Took an old K40 Chinese laser parts, stripped it down and made it into, just used the bits into my own frame and I've created all sorts of stuff. This case, Amiga 2000 polycarbonate case, models from a real one. We got this antenna rotator. So an antenna rotator looks a bit funky, but it uses my controller that's ESP32 based platform that runs the stepper motor that turns the this is antenna mount. 3D printed all the brackets and bearings. It's got a sensor, magnetron sensor for knowing which direction it's pointing. And God knows whatever else. So there's these 3D printed enclosures with a DIN rail spring clip and display, ESP32 controller, and all sorts of stuff. Keypad. And what else we got? Oh yeah, there we go. It's one of my architrave. Mount this on your wall. Put your mini YT2 mini trunking up. Put your 12 volts in, and then you can access its web interface from anywhere in the world and switch stuff on and off. And you can operate it singly from its web interface, or if you've got more than one, you can use the UPath software which I created and you can operate as many as you want, and it'll service them. And you can open its web interface up. So you go into here. If I just type in UPass, that's it. mywire.org.port 81. Is it going to find it? Or someone rebooted my router? Oh, there it is. So it's basically you get it on your phone, a little web interface where you can click it. It's very quick. It doesn't use any cloud services at all. It's hosting its own web interface, this ESP32 microcontroller, and you can operate its relays, look at the events, apply RFID tokens to it, automatically learn them, set up a time zone, automatically set up a time zone, say what day is it today? What day have we got today? Saturday. What time is it? 8:08. So we go 8 o'clock. We'll start and we'll go to 8:15. That's it. Save. Is it going to save it? Struggling with me streaming. Yeah, it's just saved it. And you can see the relay switched yourself on because we're in the time frame. 8 o'clock till 8:15. Now if I go and into settings and set the clock and override it, date will be the same. Oh, I've just missed out on the Yaesu cashback as well. It ended in July and I was just about to buy something and I looked at the date and we're in August. So we've lost the cashback ability. So if I set my clock to 8:14, set the clock, there's 8:14 now. So go back to the controls, you see it's latched on, relay 1, and obviously when that gets to 15 it's going to automatically unlatch it. So that's that controller, which I'm now going to push more. I should be working on this project rather than the Yaesu project, but what can I say? This is the one that I'm supposed to be working on in my time now. So anyway, that'll switch off in a minute, and it's very reliable because it uses them. So I don't know why I don't sell them, really. Should sell them, but anyway. Something we've got to source out. It's a platform. I've been told by AI it's no longer an access control system, it's a platform for all sorts of stuff. There you go, it's just switched off. You've just seen it go off. Okay, and you can switch it on again, and you can latch it on just like that. Latch it off, and do all sorts of stuff. And join the network, to update the firmware, and whatever else you want to do. So that's that. And if you're not happy with that, then you can also launch the main project. I bet you're sorry you asked now, aren't you? I'm sorry I asked. What other things? Do you create all those things just for fun? Or have you worked in companies? Yeah. My main ambition in life is to someday quit my day job.
Welcome to UPass.
Yeah. So, let me just hide the thumbnail. I do create stuff for I write smart relay stuff and program smart safety walk-up system and stuff. So this is the main project, UPass. It's written in the same language I'm writing the other software front end in. So each one of these things is a device around the site. You can do this kind of stuff. You can expand it to the full screen, and you can look at the events, and you can run scripts. There's one for you. That's always a good one.
Greetings, Professor Bolton. Excellent. If you want time, can you explain the removal of your user account on June 23rd, 1973? Shall we play a game?
How about over and
Wouldn't you prefer a good game of chess? How about a nice game of chess? Fine.
Right, so we've got that. So if we want to load war games, just got to find the script. Show script, sorry, there we go. I forgot my own software. It's actually finished, so I'll load the script. If I can find it. War games, where are you? Yeah, so it's basically a platform for all sorts of stuff. Why can't I find war games? Multi-war games. There it is. So if I load the script, there's a script for it, and you can run the script. So you've got a platform that you can run a script, and it uses its own command and control protocol. So if I just run that, this is based on old Amstrad Basic, off the basic old computer vintage. So you can play sounds, wave files, MP3s, all the usual stuff. You can run a script from a script. You can run multiple scripts from a script, or during startup. All sorts of stuff. You can create a new script, you know, just like, I don't know, what should we call it? Sparky meat. There we go. So we go 10, set the tick rate, 1000. So each instruction will be executed every 1 second. 20 will say, hello, Mr. Sparky Meat. .30 delay, a certain amount of time to give it time to say it. So let's delay for 40. What should we say? Delay. No, let's just go to. No, we'll have a delay. Let's say something else. Say, I don't know. Bye bye. Bye bye. Mr. Sparky. Oops. Sparky Meat. And then delay 10. Oops, that's not going to do it. Sorry, 50. Delay 10. Let's just list that out. Yeah, and 60. Go to 20. List. Save. Run.
Hello, Mr. Sparky Meat. Bye bye, Mr. Sparky Meat.
Yeah, and it'll keep doing it forever and a day. But you can do stuff like unlock, open relays and stuff.
Hello, Mr. Sparky Meat.
So you can break into it, list it. You can do something like change the tick rate, so tick to 50 milliseconds and run it again.
Hello, Mr. Sparky Meat. Bye bye, Mr. Sparky Meat. Hello, Mr. Sparky Meat. Bye bye, Mr. Sparky Meat.
Yeah, and you can unlock relays and open stuff, so you know, interact with stuff. There's your list of stuff you can do. You can log in if you want, so log in. Right, Falcon's Maze, if I can spell this right. Right, is that it? Let's see if it logs me in. No. Right, I must have spelt it wrong. Is that right? No. Is that right? Yeah. Yeah. It's yeah. You can do stuff now with it that you can't normally do because I'm Mr. Falcon. So you can exit now if you want. Oh no, log out. Log out. And you can exit. Yeah, so basically that script will allow you to control all the equipment on the rack. You've got racks of stuff, and you've got configuration and settings. Got configuration and settings for the whole system, UPass. Each controller you got configuration and UPS. What's happening? Reconnect OBS. Disconnected on me there. So set all this up. Wireless has a Wi-Fi mode, station or access point for each unit, and join the network, and so on and so forth. Oh, and I haven't told you the good bit yet. Let me just reduce that back down. And it's got voice commands. Let's see if it'll listen. You ready? UPass, what time is it? Oh, come on, don't let me down now. UPass, what time is it? It's not listening. Is it because it's not listening anymore? UPass, what time is it? Oh, is it this noise off this radio? Could be the noise, the ambient noise. UPass, what time is it? It's not listening. I wonder why that is. Did update a Windows driver recently. That should do. UPass, what time is it? Never normally this bad. So it's looking at speech recognition. It's got a confidence level of 95. Anything over 95 will trigger. That's quite a high confidence level, isn't it? UPass, what time is it? So I don't know whether my confidence level has been changed. Let's have a look. Have I got speech confidence level? Speech recognition, confidence level. Let's knock that down a bit. Sorry, going off on a tangent here. UPass, what time is it? Don't think it's responding, is it? Maybe I'm being filtered out. It's sharing the microphone. Weird. Let's shut it down and we'll go back in.
Thank you for using UPass.
You're welcome. I've never seen it not do that before. It normally does it, so that's weird. Nothing like a live demo.
Welcome to UPass.
UPass, what time is it? That level is on 0. UPass, what time is it? I wonder if I got it disabled. No, I don't know. That's weird. Never had that. And you can do funky stuff like automation, surveillance, emergency response, access control, information. So, don't know what's going on there, I must admit. UPass, what time is it? No, I don't know if it's done something with the mixer. Windows does strange stuff with the mixer, doesn't it? Open volume mixer. Right. So we've got our mixer here. So we've got our UPass there. UPass, what time is it? Don't know. Anyway, that's weird. Very strange. Not. I'll sort that out another day. Anyway.
Thank you for using UPass.
Do you create all those things for fun? I do a bit of both. And have you worked for companies? I do work for company, as in my day job. I have wrote software for companies years ago, and they've used it. And I wrote Event Horizon. I wrote that for Works. This tool here. This is open source. So yeah, I wrote that for our company. It's basically a SQLite database. We do our training and all sorts on it. But you can, it's XML file driven. So you can create your own users, multi-user, and you can create your own events. And if you go into it, say if we do that, you create your own source types, target users, target someone else. Who should we target? Steve Wozniak. Frequency every 6 months, every 2 years, whatever. Event status. You got all this, like set a path. So yeah, I mean this is the same language actually, same language. And I'll just put stuff on here, but you can filter out to different. If you right click on stuff like memos, it'll show you just the memos, ideas, show your ideas. You're on reminders, so you can put amount of days left in it, refresh, and clear the thing. So you can narrow it down, and it does what it says, event horizon, so any events that are upcoming, but it gives you a bit more control over it, like so. And you can amend this at will to whatever you want, change the icon, go across, you select your bank of function buttons. So if you want to answer the phone or just take a memo or something, just press F1, and then you just take a new memo, or F2, a code snippet, all this kind of stuff, or put a link to a file, like a PDF file. Have I got PDFs on here? So I haven't got PDFs, have I? So to create a new PDF, you just close it, run it, and this is how easy it is to add to it. So just go into, not the local settings, that's just telling it where the database is and what your username is. I can open that if you want. Edit. So basically just put your username and your location for your database. Then you can edit your remote settings, which is stored on a remote settings file. That's my one. Oh, did I not edit it? Hang on, so I need to edit it. Users, or just edit. See if I can edit it. So this is what it brings you up. Hang on, let's just go like that. XML file driven. In fact, I could do this to the. So you got your users, all your users. Event type, so memo. So we want to create a new event type. So come down to the bottom of the list. Create a new XML node, or I don't know if it's a node or right. So I'm going to call this one PDF files, PDF links. There we go. And you could just give it an icon. It uses font awesome icons. So I need a document. Have I got a document? I wonder if I can just do file. Let's just do file. Choose your colour. It's a Visual Studio colour, so I'll say Dodger blue. There we go. save source type. You can create your new source types as well. So once you saved it, you'll have to just open it again. Just choose the file we've just edited. It'll load it, checks all the criteria, make sure checks all the prerequisites. If you get all green ticks, you're good to go. There's the new one we've just put on the end of it. There's some usernames and we're the current user, so it's sort of checking everything. So click open, because it'll come up on the primary monitor. So it's designed to shrink as well, so this main area here will be your laptop, and on a desktop it'll show you the wings and the tree view, but if I was to shrink it, as soon as the sides collapse, so you can use it on your laptop. You know, if you've got the screen real estate, you can use the calendar widgets and whatever else. So now we've got an extra PDF link. I can left click on it and create a new link. So I'll call it the FT-891 cat command PDF file. There we go, and we'll just we'll just browse to it. I know where it is. It's in this one. So we'll just go to the PDF files wherever they are. Where's he put them? Oh, we just got to filter out to all files. There it is. It stores it there, and I just got to select open, save, and that's it. There we got it there. So you could create you can add a note to this as well. You can say, you can't see it, but it gives you a little notification. So if I go in there, I can add a note, which is another link to it, but keep them separate. So if I just open the link, right there it is. You can link a video file or anything. If you're doing training, you want to try and have some videos in there, or sound samples, or whatever you want. So to create another one, you just left click again, FT 710 cat command PDF file. Browse again. I've got to go and just take the graphic filter off. Okay, save it. So you can bring up the 710 as well. Oh, what is it? Oh, it is the 710. That is the 710. It's just this tool, it remembers both of them. And what you can do is set it not to do it in the settings. This is just PDF reader, so remember, open files, don't check use tabs, show the bookmark sidebar when available. Okay, so if we close it and open it again, just shows you the one now. Right, and open it again. There we go. Oh, that's not. Is that the cat command? No, I've linked to the wrong manual here, haven't I? Oh no, here I have. Okay, so if you link to the wrong manual, just double click and browse and find the right manual. There it is. Just save. Let's create a new one. Left click. If you want to filter to PDF files, just do a right click on it, and you can just work on the bit. You can also change your user. If you can find stuff that was created by me or all users or just me, where the origin or the target is me. I can target users as well with information, so it's crazy. Anyway, so this is the FT-7. No, it's the 891 user manual. Right, so there's the user manual. Advanced, actually the advanced user manual. Add advanced user manual. Let's click save. Yeah, you can add a note to it as well if you want. If you want to add a note, you can go just open it, add a note, and say something like this manual is lacking. Yeah, so click save. You don't have to have a link if you don't want to, and it comes up over here, and you can open it up and have a look at that, and then delete it. You can only delete your own stuff. Well, I as a master user, I can delete anyone else's stuff, but anyone else who's not the first one on the system can't. So you can delete it, the note. So you can't delete. See, if I try to delete the main one, you won't be able to delete an event it has. If it has notes or replies, you must delete them first. So it maintains its referential integrity by you got to delete that note that's attached to that first, and then was it going to delete it or ask me? Delete this, are you sure? Consider changing event status. Right, so we click no. So I've got me 3 files. If I want to go back to other stuff, I just cleared the filter. And if it's set to expire, like these have expired, whenever it turns red, it's expired. So you've got a certain day. So if you needed to do something like, I don't know, MOT your car, or go, hey, here's one for you. Here's one for you. Are you all going? DX Commander Callum. August the 15th, 12. That's not 12, that's 10. Till, is it 4 o'clock? 1600. Fest. Don't know what it is. Fest meet. So, frequency, who does it every year? So, yearly. Date. So, August the 15th, Saturday. Time. 10. Okay. Save. Didn't hear a bleep. Why didn't I hear a bleep? Let's do a refresh. There it is. It looks at the file and waits for a change, so the Windows operating system has to report a change in the file size, but for some reason it didn't that time. So anyway, what happens is that's got 14 days. So if you go to 7 days and click refresh, you're not going to see. You're not going to see. It's only showing you for the nearest 7 days. So if you want to see something, this is your event horizon. So days. There it is. Obviously, you go 90 days. You got modes of operation here. So you got reminders or active will show you everything. I haven't got anything on here, so you can archive it as well. Send a message to a user, so I haven't got another user, that's the problem. So let's create another user. So let's just close that down. This is going off on a bit of tangent, but somebody asked me, what do you do? Right, so let's create a new user. It's done in the main remote network. So, oh, we've got Bill Gates there. Okay. So yeah, we've got a few. So we've got some users. That's fine. I thought I hadn't got any, so I thought it was just me. But yeah, because this one will report the users online. There's only me there. So if somebody else logged on and changed their login user details, you'd have 2 users. But if I want to target a user, say if I want to write a memo, I can target the user, which is Bill Gates. Bill Gates, we don't want him on it. Steve Wozniak. Source type, whatever you want to, you know, make it a subject. Hi Steve, where are you? Right, and you can give it a date and all the rest of it. But when you just, if you don't give it a date, it'll give you 7 days on the end of it. You can choose one of these options. Click save. Right, you can't see this, but there's a little notification coming up on the primary monitor. When I save a new thing, it puts a little square box here with a notification. And when I target a user, it puts one over this side on their computer if they're running this program, and it stays there persistent until they action it. So you can archive stuff and stuff, you know, get rid of it. Like I can archive that. I'll just archive it. Obviously if it's archived, it's not a reminder anymore, so to get that back you'll have to view all, everything. We can't get him back. What have we done? Oh, sorry, it's been limited. There it is, archived. And you can go and change it back again. But they got some other stuff like N. That mean if you see a flag for N, it means they've been notified. If it's an R, it means they've read it and notified. If it's N, it's been notified, read and archived. And if you've got another one, a blank one, where if it's nothing to do with the reminder system. Anyway, that's that. And you got your tree reports as well. It'll do. Oh, you can have products. You can create products. So yeah. So if you create a product, let's create a product. Have I got products on here? Yeah. So if I reset that, hang on. Go to product, create a product and select its event attribute. So it's a line item. Target the user. I'll say, I don't know. Antenna switch. So half Greek geek antenna switch 7 band. Right, so you do that and then you can, oops, what happened there? Oh, it's a line item. Yeah, I shouldn't have done that. I should have set it as a standard. And then I should have added a note. Go into it. Add a note and set that to, I forgot how to use it, a line item or a link item. You want to link to different files. So for the antenna switch you'll need SO239 times 7 from AliExpress. It's a line item. You can have a link to the picture. Put the price in. Cost, I don't know, 40 pence. Just say £1. Right, how many you want? 7. Discount, grand total. How many you got in stock? I've got none in stock. I've got 2 in stock. Okay, we click save. We could find a picture, but never mind. Right, so it's got one item. It automatically changes this because it's a line item. It tells you item 1, description, value, 7 of them. See, it works all that out. But when you go to view it, open as a product, and you drag the screen over here, you've got your page. So it's got 2 items. There is a bug in it actually. It does, until you close and open it again, it shows you 2. So if I close it and open it again, I'm going off on a tangent here. Anyway, it's right. So if I put that into here and go on to view as a product, it's still showing me 2. Did I click twice? No, I don't think so. No, because it would be 2 there. Yeah, it does that. And then you can print it or zoom in, zoom out. Whole page, 2. It hasn't got 2 pages. But it's like basically like a print preview. You know, print it out. I'll show you pictures and everything if you want it to. But anyway. Right. What else does it do? Oh, it does our training. Help, built-in help. You got some help built, uses the print systems. You can print this help, tells you all about it. Anyway, that's enough of that. So that's it basically. It's just a tool, but at work I use it for health and safety. So when I do use it, so all these event types are changed to do with health and safety. At the minute I've changed it to do bug fixes, you know, to do what I'm doing here. So you can use it on different computers for looking after different stuff. All users, origin is me, you know, there's all sorts of stuff, but it's a work in progress. Anyway, that's cool. I need to go now, but you just got another subscribe. Oh, thank you very much. Thanks. Has he gone? Maybe he's gone already. I'll do that to people. I'll make them go. Yeah, no worries. Well, anyway, that was crazy, wasn't it? Yeah, they're normally sorry they asked after a while. They just go, they think, oh my god, what? Anyway, that's something I was working on a couple of years ago for the work. Doing some more work on it actually. I'm putting a risk assessment and method statement, building that into it. Into the tree view, so yeah, never mind. Right, where did I get to? I have no clue. Nothing to do with the radio, but it is written in the same language, so anything we can do on there, we can do on here. Why isn't my... Yeah, wondering why my speech commands aren't working on the main project. Oh my god. We've gone on a terrible tangent. Apologies for that. Can't help it. Right. Anyway, let's have a look what we've got here now. So we've got this and we've freed it up from the rest of it. And we've changed the colour and we've separated. So we have made some progress. Definitely made a bit of progress, and we've been going for nearly 3 hours. Oh my god. So we found out a little bit about, so I need to separate these lines now. This contour, what I need is I need a separate line going up and across and down, and then 2 lines, coloured lines from there to there. One for the notch and then one for the contour, and this contour needs to be a cup shape. So if I label it up, this handle and these points as the contour and this the notch, and get Gemini to create me 2 lines from there, or should we just do it ourselves? I think we'll just do it ourselves. Right, let's do it ourselves, because yeah, so we can get rid of that now. We don't need that, and we can get rid of shock to the system there. Go on, get in there, that can go. Okay, right, so now we need to identify, we've got our left trapezoid side, our right, so that only leaves this as the section, and this is telling us it's the notch left, notch tip, notch right. Okay, so that we can split that up. So we don't need to say segment, let's just say notch left segment. It's a line segment actually, let's call it what it is, line segment. Let's get some sense out of this. Notch tip, line segment, get rid of segment point. It is a point, but it's not a point. It has got a point as a parameter. So notch left, notch tip, notch right. So we better change that. So we're gonna just build it to find where we need to change the code for that. Build failed, as you'd expect. Right, so notch left, that's the new word for that. Okay, we can either just nip back and forward and grab the name. We're slowly sorting this out, ready for changing it. The problem I had is getting Gemini or ChatGPT to understand what the hell is I'm trying to do. Oh, midpoint. Okay, so yeah. Right, so we've got that sorted out. Let's just see if that will still build and run. I'm going to have to nip away for 2 minutes, so I'll leave you with my music I composed. It's a bit hypnotic, so you might want to turn it up. Back in a little couple of minutes. Right, back. Let's crack on with this. We've got how many minutes left? Another 10 or 12 minutes on this, and I'll be back on later on today. Right, let's try and sort out that. So we managed to get that sorted. Set point B. So I'm not sure what this is. A, B, C, D, E, F. Well, there is no A, so right. So set point B. So well, we might leave them as they are for a minute. How can I see what's going on? Yeah, if you take any one of them out, there's no link, so you end up corrupting it. And I can't make it a different colour because it needs to be defined in the path. So what I will do though is, yeah, we need to get it ready for AI to build, or I'll just create a separate line. I need to create a new path, but then it needs to track. The geometry needs to track the position. When I move it, it needs to track. They all need to track together. So I've probably got to reproduce this 3 times. But I suppose, yeah, I've just answered my own question, haven't I, really? So if I copy that 3 times, change the colour, yeah, okay. We'll need different names. It's getting late to start such a thing, so anyway, I think we're going to leave it there for now. I've got to go shopping. Well, I want to go shopping anyway. Get out and about. It's the weekend, so let's just run it up. See what we've got. This will continue later on today, about 3 or 4 o'clock. 3 or 4 o'clock. So yeah, we've still got this. It's still the same thing as we had, but we know a bit more about it now. We're going to create some enums for this, and this needs to be rounded. So I need to bring, probably this needs to be small instead of being so high. Well, I don't know. I need the the notch needs to just notch out to there like that, and this contour needs to come down to there or go up. But it hasn't left me much room at the top, so. But I suppose I could bring these down. This, because it only goes as far down as that, the noise blanker and the DNR. So I could bring these down so the centre line here starts down here, and then that would give me more room, because none of these should go too low. I'm not sure how much notch you can do on it. Maybe the notch would do that. So we've got a bit to do. Well, effectively these should snap to nothing, so you can then move them around. Yeah, but it'll be great control when, if I get a bit of noise on the frequency, so adjacent channel, I can just do this and put the notch on top. Maybe the notch is the same as the contour if you go all the way down with the contour. I don't know. I have to play with it. So I suspect some of these things do the same thing. It's just another way of doing it. Or with probably the contour would stop at a certain point, wouldn't go all the way down, like the notch needs to go all the way down. The notch doesn't go up, it just turns off. So anyway, we've got all that to sort out. So at least we've decoupled it a bit and got these working independently, so we've achieved something. So, and it reset, basically click reset, and it brings it all back to where you know, the normal, puts a shift back to normal and everything. But then we can load and save the filter. So if you find a filter, we could call it something, I've got noise on my right hand side or something. You know, station's close onto my right. You load that station close on right, and it automatically, you know, loads you up with your notch. So you might leave your contour where it is, and if it's on the right you might notch it out like that. Then you might want to alter your width as well. Sorry, you might want to notch it out and alter your width, and then shift it away as well to get rid of that station and still operate. It's all for the receive, isn't it? So it's got to be easier doing it this way than it is trying to do it off the radio, unless you're well into using it on the radio. But even then, there's loads of button presses. This has got to be an easy way, and of course this should work with your 891, your 710 and your FTX1, and probably some others. Good old boys at Yaesu this time have kept the same cat commands, roughly. The basic cat commands, they've kept them the same, and it's only the other stuff that they've had to adjust. What I should do is compare, get a chat something to read all 3 manuals and compare the cat commands and give me a percentage of, just say, what is the percentage of common cat commands? Can you compare and have a look? That would be interesting, wouldn't it? So anyway, we could do that for 2 minutes. Let's turn that off. So let's give it the 2 cat commands. I haven't got the FTX1 on here at the minute, so I've got the FT710 and the, yeah, I got those and the 891. So if I upload those, let's see what it's going to say. Could you compare the compatible cat commands between the FT-891 and FT-710, please? That should create some kind of table with comparison. The audio is off, is it? What? The audio is off, is it? Oh no, it's alright here. I think it's alright here, Andy. Sure it's not your end? Oh no, it's alright here. Yeah, sorry, Andy. It's alright here, Andy. Sure it's not your end. Yeah, sorry. I'm listening to myself and it's, sorry, yeah. That's weird. Alright, let's turn this off a minute. Right. Your transceiver share a core common lineage, often referred to as the standard Yaesu standard cat instruction set, meaning foundational commands such as However, because 7 is a newer architecture, yeah, thanks mate, thanks. I don't know what happened there. Yeah, so I don't know if it was me or you or what. 710 is a newer architecture featuring advanced DSP blocks, touchscreen ecosystem, just internal scopes. Its command set is expanded compared to, yeah, well, of course. Scope and advanced, yeah, we don't want expect to do that. Hardware and metering variations, virtual COM ports. Right, so can you list a table with showing compatible. Can't spell. Just give me a list. Surely you can give me a list of which ones are compatible. Give me a percentage, even if it's just the basics. I don't think the RF gain worked on the 710, so there's something different about that. Here is a table showing standard core cat commands shared across transceiver. Yeah, so like the, yeah. So FA, so frequency set A and B, mode, audio gain or AF gain, power control, read the meters, swap AB, read operating info, right? Spectrum scope. No, that's not compatible. You haven't done a good job. Right, so that's not good. It's not really doing a good job, are you? Okay, we'll have to resume that next time. Anyway, it's time we wrapped it up now. It's nearly 3 hours and I've got to go out. It's Saturday. So 73 to all. Bye for now. Catch you on the next time. So we'll carry on. Let's get the thumbnail up. So we'll carry on later on today, and thanks for watching. I'm out of here. Have a good day. Bye bye.
Is that a question?
Yes.
The question is futile.
That information is not available.
My interpretation of the data leaves little room for error.
You know what they say. No good deed goes unpunished.